La la la. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you could call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today, as you can see from the title, I will be looking at VoicePlay's Creep featuring Anthony Gargiula. Now I believe that this is my third video that I have watched that features from VoicePlay that features Anthony Gargiula, so I'm really excited. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here. If you find that I'm pausing too much for you, then feel free to click off this video. No one is forcing you to watch this. I have left the link to the original video in the description below if you do just want to go watch the full thing uninterrupted. If you do enjoy what I do over here, then please do consider checking me out over on Patreon. There's lots of fun things going on over there. Gosh, there are lots of noises going on outside. It's really distracting my brain. In the description below, you can also find the link to our GoFundMe page. Please, if you're in a position to support, please do support. You can get yourself some fun goodies as well. All the very kind donations are going towards the making of our album. Lots going on, lots of exciting things. But for now, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to the main part of the video.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this. This has already got me. I can feel things in my eyes and my heart. I don't want to go on, I'm too scared. Okay, oh, Caesar, I just want to give you a hug already. We have come to love Caesar's acting choices in previous songs that we've seen. You know, we've really seen them shine, show us some sass, show us some vulnerability, and you know, that's what we're kind of getting here. It's just so lovely, so well cast, I was going to say, but placed as the first singer in this song. Lots of things to talk about, but I really like the silences already. I think they're really powerful, which is something odd because we're talking about vocals. But when you were here before, and we just have Jeff's like, which we will talk about in a second because, oh my goodness. Okay, I love the layering at the beginning. I think we stacked high, maybe 3 notes, and then we hear Jeff's low basement note, which is like, that's the growth. It's like, la la, la. That's the feeling. And it's so like you can smell, you can feel the smoke, I was gonna say, around, like the fog again.
When you were here before.
Okay, and then G. We have that on, let me just put this bit loud. We have that on, I feel like it's slightly after Caesar's final word. When you were here before. It's not when you were here before, like on 4. When you were here before. It's like just after, which is already like, what happened? I don't know who arranged this. I'm currently watching this as their Patreon early access as well, so I can't tell who, but I'm sure by the time this comes up, I'll pop it somewhere who it was, who it was arranged by, sorry. Really lovely. Anyway, I love the long string-like legato notes from Jeff, and we get the clicks as well.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye.
That happened. Oh.
You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
Oh, so he actually holds on to this C rather than moves. Da. So he holds. Da, da, na. And then he goes up to it. Oh, heavens. I love that Caesar goes on the end part of the your skin makes me, like, it just gives a different feel. Like we could have said scare and open, but skin, it keeps it nice and small. And they're also really breath-led in the vocals, really lovely.
Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather.
Oh, that breath-led.
In a beautiful world.
Oh.
I wish I was special. You're so very special.
Oh, that was a interesting chord resolution of that phrase. Let's listen to it again. Really cool. I love that we have the swells of the ooze coming in the background. Caesar's now offering a little bit of riffs, little runs at the end of the words, just to bring in a little bit of different colour. Really nice. And then they all come in together with the word special. Special is such a weird one to sing. Special. You could sing on the and then your tongues will like special, like it's really hard to kind of place that, but they all sounded lovely.
Wish I was special.
Special. It's more of a
You're so very special.
Nice.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care.
Where are we going? Anthony's got like a kind of really lifted forward up placement. He's kind of like he's almost swallowing the kind of the skin. I have to go back to your skin makes me cry because I keep hearing that word. But
oh, weirdo. What the
right, we just played on semitones there, which is just creepy. The title is creep. Like think of Jaws, that sort of thing. So that's cool in there.
What the hell am I doing here?
What the hell am I? What the hell? What the hell? It's really like there's a lot of sob quality. Well, there's a lot of like kind of tilt and cry in his voice, which obviously goes with the meaning of the song. I'm getting so excited. If you can see my feet right now, they're doing this. But we'll do it with my hands because they're happening too.
What the hell am I doing here?
Ooh, and again.
I don't belong here.
And off.
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control.
Oh, wait. Troll. Where does he go? Every single time. Really lovely and pouty though. And now we've got the beatboxing coming in. So before we didn't, Lane was probably on a vocal line, but now we obviously get a little bit of a kick to it.
Wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
Oh, Ellie, I am so sorry. But what? There is so much going on. Okay, what to focus on first? I don't know, because I start focusing on one thing and I focus on something else. Okay, I don't know what to do. So, it sounds like one of those... like it sounds like if it was one voice, which is not, it's like bell effect. Oh, it's so clever, so good. But it's like da, da, like so much yodeling going on because one effect is like da, really breathy, then we get da, like really connected, not that note. Da, like oh, it's what? But it's
perfect.
How do you write this? So but dip step. Oh, sorry, one more time, just that drop from Jeff as well. And as his voice, as he just sends. time as he descends. Everyone else is heightening, and we're getting this. So it's another lovely effect of just kind of going to go bigger. You know, one drop, the other's going to go up. So it's like even bigger, that space.
I want you to notice, I'm not
Round. I was going F sharp. Did you start on an A?
I want you to.
I want you. Yeah. So Ellie's starts right on through his first passage, which is something that he does do often. Apart from the previous song, I don't think he did he? But you know, straight in there. So he's engaged. He is in a sort of balanced mix here. You can hear a lot of that whine and twang in his voice, which just comes naturally to him, which is lovely, which is why this area of his voice shines beautifully. Round on that note. It's kind of like we're getting an ear vowel ever so quickly. Round, rather than ra, and spreading. Round, because he's repeating that F sharp there, and it's not too loud. It's kind of like held back a little bit, which is really interesting. I love the vowel modification choices he's doing. Vowel modifications he's doing. It's really nice. Really pressed.
So very special, you're so special.
Oh, Anthony, you're like spot on, right? It's not. Really nice. I love how they're both very Ellie and Anthony's ranges. The notes that are applicable to them are very similar, but the way they approach them is so different and unique to them. Whilst both of them do have a little bit of a rockier sort of edge, a little bit of grit, it's interesting that Anthony's sounds a lot more like broken and like crackly almost, but then with elements of clear tone as well. So I think it's happening very much vocal fold level, whereas Ellie is going for that grit on top and that distortion on top, which is really nice. But it's so seamless that special. This one's blowing my mind ever so slightly. I mean, every single time. Like, how? Okay. I'm freaking out. Creep. So, creep. I'm a creep. You're probably gonna know what. I'll let you say what you think I'm about to say. Go on. I can't wait too long. Creep. So the vowel, right? I'm a creep. We're doing this. So it's just modifying it ever so slightly. E vowels especially. Just go a little bit to an I vowel. I'm a creep. I'm a creep. If we were to slow it down. Creep. See if we can hear that. Did you have to go boom? I'm a creep. Then we get a bit more da on that G. I think C's or maybe Anthony's there. Creep. It's a little bit more E. That feels comfortable. You can still tell it's an E. I'm a creep. I'm a creep. It's just slightly dropped, so we're not squeezing at all. And it just feels effortless. And just notice how light it is for Ellie up here as well. There is no heaviness, but he's still so well connected. He's beautifully belting out these lovely notes. And there are different types of belts as well. It doesn't always have to be like full chest belt, right? Chest mix, which is where he is now. Lovely. That cry. I missed it again. Do is another one, right? is good. Like, no, that is not the quality he wanted. If he did, he would sound beautiful doing that. But he wants a little bit more of a thicker feel. So again, we're just dropping that so it allows the tongue just to drop, and we get a lot more of a thicker connection up there. And there's a lot of that twang in there as well to let that ping and not be too like heavy. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I love that. Suddenly a little stop. Oh, I love what Lane's doing as well. We'll have a little listen a little bit closely when we listen to this. Again, this section. Love it. Okay, let's look at Do. Do. Because he's ascending. Do. Again, let's just open it. Just get a little bit more ease and freedom. Do. And as he goes to the top one, I think he does this with his hands. I know it's pre-recorded, but I love like hands moving with voice. Da does he even go up to that note? She's running out the door. Yeah, you can da. It's not as obvious as that. Like, you cannot tell that he's going to a different, thinner place, but he is. Da. Okay. Da. As it goes up to that B, the first two, he feels lovely in this thicker connection because he wants to make this B a little bit more thicker too. But because the vocal folds are naturally going to thin out to get this, he is relying on his resistance, that cry, and you can feel this kind of cry in his voice throughout this whole passage. Anthony is navigating this so beautifully. And there's like this lovely whine. And I love the bell effect on she. I think it is. It's like ascending, right? She's running out the door. She's running out. She's running. Okay. Oh, so good. I love the run, the hand movements that was coming up. Really cool. What I also really liked is that Anthony held on to that lovely vowel. What a fun vowel just to be belting that on. Don't need to modify that, do we? It's there for us. Use it. Love it. But it's held on through that phrase into the next bar as everyone else changes into the next part of the next section of the song. So that carries on through, which is just really lovely and satisfying. Where does Jeff go? So everyone else is kind of resolved, but we feel like we need to go there, which we do after. Caesar, no. Your face. It's just so beautiful, and just like you feel for all of them. But we just happened to stop on Caesar just then. But yeah, Ellie's up there on an E5 again, second one. Do you remember that time when he did like 6 and I was like, but incredible. It's just so beautifully navigated. Anyway, let's go. I love that empty.
Whatever makes you happy.
Oh no, we've returned.
Whatever you want. Your You're so very special.
Ooh, whatever you. That's interesting that it was whatever broken the you, like, right, that came off very breath led. I love that we returned back to Caesar and we've returned back to this looking through the mirror image rather than all of them. Really nice, softened up. Oh,
Whatever makes you happy.
it's kind of, that's a little bit broken as well, actually, isn't it? Whatever makes you happy. Maybe not as broken as that. Whatever makes you happy. It's also not British.
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want. You're so very special. Oh, I wish I was special. I wish I was special. Oh, I wish I was special.
Stunning.
But I'm a creep.
That also just shocked me, sorry, but I'm a... So, beautiful. It's so, like, simple. You know, we've heard Caesar sing these lines before, maybe different lyrics. We've seen them sing this same phrase and melody before, but we're hearing different qualities. Lovely ascending riff on special. You know, we heard that lovely flip and we allow the vocal folds to go from a connected place to then a not connected place to let that breath come out. Lovely. And then here it was just very spoken like before we go on to that one. Nice.
Oh, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep.
Really spoken like. Ooh.
I'm a widow.
We're getting hum now.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Oh, you do belong. Oh, I love the, there's nothing more powerful than someone singing something so vulnerable and personal. Obviously, I know that it's a cover, but it's a very relatable cover. We've probably, I don't want to speak for everyone, but, you know, we've all kind of felt sometimes that we don't really belong in a situation and we feel a bit left out. We feel like we don't fit in. So that's obviously the relatable key, but it's just so powerful when it's just one voice on those lines. So returning back to full circle from Caesar starting it and now Caesar finishing it. But then actually we had a lovely shot of all of them. So, you know, we aren't alone. You've got friends, you've got people around you who are going to support you. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. Every single time VoicePlay release a new song, a video, it just blows me away. It's just so well done. And it's just like their voices, everything is so thought out. Who sings what is so thought out. What section to what section, what goes on. Everything is thought out. I just love it. Thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Do go over and check me out on Patreon as well. And remember, the GoFundMe link can also be found in the description below. So do go and click that and find out what you could get if you're in a position to support. Thank you so much. You know, another way that you can support is obviously listening and streaming I'm Not a Fan, which is the single that came out last month. I can't believe it's been over a month. Oh my God, so many thoughts. Right. Have a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you very soon. Bye.